Hello. Thank you for your interest in my opinions. That's very flattering, and I'll try to do the best I can. I do have the attitude that I have all the answers, but I didn't say I had all the right answers, so I don't know. I'll just go ahead and ramble off a little bit and see if maybe I can't give you an idea of what I'm thinking. So your main question is, what is consciousness? And well, I don't want to go ahead and just look up the definition, but try to explain what I think about thinking and maybe go from there. Uh, I kind of believe that as humanity in whole, everybody has their own ideas, but they're all connected somehow. Um, I think I'm getting it too deep for myself right now, but I'm going to go ahead and try. When you hear of an idea that somebody else made up, uh, it's usually built upon another idea, and I want to try to start from the beginning. Like, do you believe that maybe humans first thought about their sight and their senses, or do you think that maybe the senses brought on the thinking? See, that just gets confusing. I would like to believe that we came from a sort of expansion of other species, but I don't really understand that. I'm not a very scientific intellectual, so I can't really describe it very well. But from what I do understand is that we eventually became more sophisticated as time grew on out of more devolved species. And with that, you'd have to imagine that somehow our abilities to think have given us an edge to survive. Because, I mean, that is kind of the mainstay of the evolution theory that, survival of the fittest and all. So, when we try to think about our origins, it usually comes about unfruitful because there are so many different guesses that it makes one wonder why these guesses aren't more well thought out, like the creationist account in the Bible. I know a lot of the arguments that I hear is the evolutionists think that something came from nothing. But when you ask them their idea of creationism, that God created everything from nothing, that the great abyss existed before anything existed, and God just made it happen, you have to wonder, well, then God must be nothing, because nothing created God, but God always was. I make a lot of jokes about it, but the serious part is that when you look at it like that, God is nothing. And it kind of flips everything around, where I'm thinking the atheistic view on life and its origins are kind of more built around something rather than nothing. I'm really trying to push myself here. I'm not camera shy or sociably inept or nothing, but I don't like getting on the internet with my face and my voice because I just like to think myself and kind of watch other people. So this is a new thing for me. I I'm really interested in the thoughts of previous thinkers because you don't really have the opportunity to go back and look at them. You just kind of have to go with what we know now, and it's very convoluted from what actually probably was. Um, the belief in God, that's my question. Does the belief in God make one's personality? Or in other words, if I believe in God, does that mean I have to follow a set belief. That's what I think religion is just really acting upon those beliefs, and it changes your life. And I hear a lot of the Christians say, well, if you just believe in Jesus, it will change your life. And that's true to a certain extent. Not to the exaggerated implied sense where, yeah, Jesus is going to make everything magical and wonderful happen in your life. No, it's more of like the dumbing down of your psyche. You really are going to change in the sense that you're not going to question what seems absurd to most. Well, not most. the general population kind of already accepts blindly, without question, the different accounts of creationism. And to a certain extent, I can believe that there was a creator, but I don't let that kind of impede my progress on trying to discover everything I can. I like to say that, kind of like Carl Sagan said, that why not just go one step further and say that the universe always existed above God? And I like to add to that and say that maybe just the universe itself is God. I remember I put that out there one time on a comment, and somebody said that, well, how do you know the universe is an intellectual thinker? And, well, it may not be intellectual in the sense that we know, whereas intellectual means smarts and ingenuity and knowledge and wisdom, but maybe an accidental kind of thought where, oops, I guess I made humanity. Ooh, better try again in another planet, So in that sense, like, you have some kind of thoughts going on. There is life out in the universe. That has to be known first, because we did come from the universe, and we are life. So that makes me believe that the universe created everything, even with the Big Bang theory, that there was a singular little, maybe just a cell or atom or something, and it just expanded, and it is still expanding now. So it may not be as intelligent as we think intellectualism is, but it's got to be some kind of real something real. It has to be. That's just what I'm thinking. So, like I said, I started out this just rambling, and now I kind of feel like I'm getting even worse. It's already 8 minutes. Wow. I'd like to just end it here. I feel like there's something more I should say, and maybe this is just kind of me getting my feet in the water. I'm really glad that you did take an interest in my opinions, and I hope I didn't let you down. If there's anything that I missed specifically, please go ahead and give me a Nek Minute. I like that. I like your name, Nek Minute. I didn't even give you a shout out in the beginning, so I apologize for that. But this is a response to your video. Ashamed to say that, I'm disappointed that you only had one view, but I'd like to continue discourse. It's a shame that we can't, get on live and really bring about something that could be a little more motion. But we could start out slow. That's cool. I'm really happy to get somebody to talk to about this kind of stuff, because you're asking some really hard hitting questions, and that is what I respect. That's something that I like to think that I do, and I guess many more people do think that themselves. But I'm very weird, so I don't really think that many people see eye to eye like the way I ask. So without trying to stroke your ego, I think you and I are maybe getting on to something here. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing, but anyway, I'm really glad I was able to bring this video out for you, and for me even, and let's see where it goes from there. Okay, if you're still watching this, thanks for your time, and if anybody else is out there watching this, sorry it's not entertaining as I usually am, but I am only human. Alright, thank you and good day. Bye.